What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Educated Barfly. My name's Leandro DiManriva, and today we're going to make a Brandy Alexander. Now, I could really wax poetic about this drink because there's a lot of different stories about how it was invented, but I think I'm just going to stick with one because the most likely one is that a guy named Troy Alexander created the drink at Rector's bar sometime in the early 20th century, probably 1920s. And he created it to commemorate a fictional character named Phoebe Snow, which was used by the train industry to advertise clean coal. That is pretty much all we know about it. That's what I think is the most likely history. I have put some other histories in the show notes, but it was also said to have been John Lennon's favorite drink, and it was served to him by a guy named Harry Nielsen during Lennon's Lost Weekend. And Lennon is said during the time that he was drinking them to have assaulted a waitress, and he said it tasted of milkshakes. That's what I got for you. The show notes have more. Look at them. But let's get into the drink. So the first thing we're going to do is we're using Tempus Fugit Creme de Cacao. Some of you guys have been busting me because I've been calling it creme de cocoa in a couple episodes. It's creme de cacao. All right, we're going to use 1 ounce. And then, instead of using cognac, which is what a lot of people upgrade this Brandy Alexander to, we're actually using nice, good California brandy. We're using Argonaut brandy, which is a wonderful brand from here in California. Is not yet widely available, so if you cannot find it, please use cognac or brandy of your choice. We'll be doing 1.5 ounces. Let's over-poured it a tiny bit. Boom! That's what happens when you don't have a pour spout on it. Okay. And I'm just gonna add our ice. Wonder how many of you guys are gonna be calling me out for using my hands. But remember, I am at home and I'm making it for myself. And we're just gonna stir this down to temperature. All right, I think that about does it. Yeah, that about does it. Maybe like one more stir. And then we are going to be pouring into our glass. Now, some interpretations add this cream in first into the body of the drink. I like to layer it on top. And the way that I do that is I take some heavy cream, I put it inside a squeeze bottle with a coil. I put a little creme de cacao inside the heavy cream too. Just get a little extra chocolate pop. I shake it with the coil, and you gotta make sure not to overshake it with the coil, because if you do, it's very easy to do it. The cream works its way through the grooves of the coil, so it's very important to sort of test it. If it's sort of sitting, if it spreads on your finger, it needs a little bit more time. If it starts to sit up in like a bead formation, then it's going to be ready to do it. You don't want to get it too thick in here because then it's going to be impossible to layer. So then what we're going to do is we're just going to layer it on top of our cocktail, like so. There you have it, my friends, the Brandy Alexander. Now, let's taste this and figure out how it goes. I mean, obviously an end of the night or holiday drink. The brandy just pairs so well with the creme de cocoa and then the cream. And it is important to sort of sip the cocktail through the cream to really get it the full effect. You want to be tasting all of these 3 flavors all together. So here you have it, my friends, the Brandy Alexander.